This is a strategy that has helped me grow my agency from a 4-figure USD to soon to be 6-figure USD virtual assistant business. Clock it. Hi everyone, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, well, you're welcome. My name is Chidima Favor Andrew-Nwuche, and I'm the founder of Marvin Aid. I run a virtual assistant agency that is registered in Nigeria and the United States. So today I'm going to be talking about my exact strategy that I use in getting clients, and this is a strategy that has helped me grow my agency from a 4-figure USD to 5-figure USD and soon to be 6-figure USD virtual assistant business. Clock it. Okay, guys. So my strategy in getting clients, first and first, I think I see a lot of people, I've had a lot of questions on how you get clients. Do you run ads and everything? So to answer your question, no, I don't run ads. I get my clients from LinkedIn. Yeah. Now, LinkedIn is a platform that I feel is underrated. So I'm going to be sharing exactly how we do to land at least 1 to 2 clients every single month. Yes, you heard that right. And we also use cold email outreach. Now, that's like on the sideline. That was my first initial output. But when I came across a mentor that told me that he has built his business to 30K dollars per month, and I was like, whoa, how did you do that? And then he gave me a very simple script and everything to get my clients from LinkedIn. And then I'm going to be sharing that process right here to grow your agency, because if you are running an agency, what that means is that, especially if you have team members, virtual assistant, it means that businesses are dependent on you to get jobs. Back to the strategy on how to get clients from LinkedIn. So first and first, have your profile optimized. One thing I want to make clear is that if you are a virtual assistant agency, please separate your business page from your personal page. Do not sell on your personal page. If you want to sell anything about your services, I think is the best place to do that is with your business page. But if you have a personal page and a business page, let your personal page tell your story. Do you understand? People want to relate with a human. They don't want to be sold to. Now there's just one resistance that people get when everything about your post is all salesy. So if you want to get your clients, the first thing first is to build your streets. Optimize your profile. Do you understand? Have it well optimized, and then if possible, make posts 3 times a week. That's what I personally do. And for me, I don't create posts every week. I bash create, and then what I pick a day and I spend like 2 hours with Claude AI. You can actually get content, copy your LinkedIn profile and give it to Claude. Ask Claude to create posts that could position you as a leader in this field, and Claude will help you create content posts that will be suitable for the kind of clients, to attract the kind of clients you need. So that is what I do. So I spend a day and then I schedule my posts for the month, and after that, try as much as possible to also engage on your ID clients page on their post. This is something I spend 30 to 45 minutes every day doing. Do you understand? So drop a sensible comment, make your post, and that's what is done on the street. Now let's go down to where the business or where the selling actually takes place. The selling actually takes place in the DMs. Yes. So first thing, ask yourself, who are your target clients? I know every virtual assistant business have different offerings. I want to believe you do too. So once you can identify your offers, the next thing you want to do is to identify the kind of clients you want to work with. So after identifying that, search for those kind of clients. And if you ask me, I would advise that you subscribe for LinkedIn Business Premium, because it allows you to be able to have access or connect with at least 200 target clients every week, and that's like connecting to 800 a month. And imagine if 50% of those numbers accept your connection request. So search for your target clients, add them to your network. That is how you grow your network with your ID client. Add them to your network, and after adding them every single day, you can actually break it into maybe sending to 40 to 50 per day. And if 50% accepts, you wait for 24 hours and send them a very simple DM. Hi, thank you for connecting. I love what you are doing, or I love what you are building. My name is this. I run a virtual assistant business, and we help businesses, with their day-to-day operations. Is this something that is relevant to your current setup, or if it is something that is already covered? This is a very simple. I like to end my my DMs or with a question, because that is what drives response. If you want to get the exact script that I use, I actually wrote a book on that, on how we scaled to 15K a month, and it's right in the description button, so you can get it for yourself, and then look through the whole process. But yes, once you send them those DM, wait for their response, and then usually that's where you get your first response. So they either tell you yes, no, they're interested, or some of them will not respond to you. Now, those that didn't respond to you, you can wait for like 3-4 days, then send a follow-up, and that's it. Do you understand? But make sure you do this. This is a system and a process that you can do consistently to be able to get clients. And one thing I want to leave you with is that client acquisition is a numbers game. The higher the number of person you reach out to, the higher the chances of getting more calls booked. I hope this was helpful. Now, this is not only for virtual assistant agency owners. I believe it's for everyone, because I've had clients from different fields, matchmaking, personal assistant, and we do the same thing for them. And I've seen it work over and over again. So if you are also a freelance virtual assistant, try this and come back to give your testimonial. You're welcome. So have a great day. And if this is your first time of joining us, trust me, this page is going to be packed with a lot of goodies. You can subscribe and turn on your notification. Alright guys, see you in my next video. Bye.